Houston, Texas, the site for the 76ers. An absolute magician with the ball in his hands. Ben Simmons looking to create for his team as they prepare themselves for the task ahead at Toyota Center. Sixers, Rockets. Tip-off just moments away. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Gordon is out there with Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the 3. When you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult, the start or the end, or maybe somewhere in between?
I would say it's somewhere in between, because the physical toll, is felt most down the stretch. But you get a time to refresh and renew and get back to it.
Now, here's Green. The pass to Milton. Back to Green. 16 feet away. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And Embiid finishes inside.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Here's Wall. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Kept alive by Houston. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. Wood with the bucket.
And the awareness of Wall, a guy you can count on to find the open man.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
Stripped it away. Tate, guarded by Green. Tries from 16, and Houston again with the bucket.
Ooh, the lost art of the mid-range J. Gordon just measured it perfectly, squaring up and knocking it down.
Milton finds Harris. He had Simmons atop the key. From the left block. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Axie's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Looking now at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Houston. 3-point lead. Here's Wall. Passes it to Wood. Count it. Wood's got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Houston with a new 14. Count that one.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
Here's Hill. It's rebounded by Houston. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
All with it, rejected by Harris. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Porter. He's out there with DJ Augustine, and it's House in at the power forward.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Teams changing it up here.
And checking out numbers for Eric Gordon. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah. It gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now here's Gordon. His last outing, he had 18 points. Kicks it to House. Clock at 4. Here's Tate. And that one goes long. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That puts them in the lead. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Unloads from 9. That's tipped. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. And they double up Embiid. Pass to Milton. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Christian Woods checked in for the Rockets. John Wall comes in for Avery Bradley. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
.35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. No good from Simmons. The Rockets trail. From deep, Wall. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Always encouraging to see Wall hit from distance. I mean, it helps set up the rest of his offense.
Right side, Simmons. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Here's Wall. That one off the back iron and out. From deep three-point range. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
Well, you can see the comfortable atmosphere that these players are playing with on the offensive end. Guys understand their roles, Ernie, and they make it look easy on the offensive floor tonight, shooting a very high percentage and not making any bad decisions.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective, an incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
And Gordon drops them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
76ers trailing. Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 6 points for Ben Simmons.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Rockets shooting not great, 40% for the game. Outside, Wall from 17 feet out. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Philadelphia shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%.
And over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range. So he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, GA. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set that's so much in demand.
Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Simmons.
Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw good, Milton. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wall with the bounce pass. Wood kicks to Wall. Five to shoot. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Korkmaz. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Bradley's checked in for John Wall. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wood passes to Bradley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hill.
And Avery Bradley still a solid player for this team. You know, maybe not in his prime, but still defensively, he's a difference maker.
Yeah, GA. I mean, injuries have slowed Bradley down over the years, but he still has some great footwork. He's physical on defense. He's undersized, but he can match up with either guard spot.
Free throw good from Bradley.
I mean, and at 6'3", Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
All free throws good from Avery Bradley. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Bradley against Hill. Shoots over Bradley. Here's Harris. Back to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
The height, quickness, the mobility of Embiid, what he possesses, it's just amazing. He's daring the defense to whack.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Daniel House has checked in for Houston. Bobby Portis has checked in for Philadelphia. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Porter passes to House. 58 seconds left to play in the third. They get it back.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Embiid's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Outside Brent. And it's in there.
Oh, a smart player with a crafty handle. Bradley's fluid in the pick and roll.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The 76ers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So both teams making some changes here.
1 shot.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here is Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gordon for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Oh, yeah, the touch, the timing. You got to know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's the floater. Can't hit that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers on top, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The 76ers leader, DJ Augustine out there with Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood, and it's Tate in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Inside, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting. You do your best, and you live with the results.
Now, here's Milton. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, one play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
John Wall's checked in for Houston.
lane. One shot.
They throw good, Milton. Now Wall. And it's good, 2 points. Wall's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Oh, that's just big boy strength from Wall. He can outmuscle you on these contact finishes.
Here's Harris, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
This is why you have to involve Gordon. Pick and roll genius. A high percentage shooter in these sets.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
So it's the Rockets now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's good for 2. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
And there's the pass to Gordon. Off target from outside. The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Milton's shot is good.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Ball against Simmons. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And these are the possession Wall loves taking hold of. Outstanding in scoring in these important moments.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They lead by 4. 55 seconds left in the game. Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Gordon. It's up a three. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And now we've got the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Here's Wall. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on the line.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow. See that pass from Wall? I mean, that's how you execute offense for years. He's been one of the best at it.
And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I mean, you look at the all-around game of Harris. He's even been good from the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, it's got to be the game plan.
Wall looking for an opening. For 3, Gordon, yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Wall. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Gordon. Misses the tray. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Over to the wing. Wood passes to Tate. And it's off from 3-point range. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.